Welcome to our channel, Always Keep Moving. We are Anna and Kelvin. 11 months ago we quit our jobs in Sweden and started our around the world trip. We've been to almost 25 countries. We started in Latin America, then Southern Africa, then the Middle East, then into Southeast Asia. After Southeast Asia we went to Taiwan. Now I used to live here many years ago, so it was great to see the old sites, meet old friends and show Anna where I used to live and where I used to work. From there we went to Nepal and had a great time trekking in the Himalaya, and then after that we are now going to India.
Don't forget to watch our previous videos coming from 4 different continents and over 20 different countries. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. It's Saturday night, we have dressed up and it's ready to go out and celebrate Kelvin's birthday. We have booked a table at a really fancy restaurant. It's inside the Ambassador Hotel here in Mumbai, and it's called the Society. So we have booked a table there for 7:30, and for the first time in a long time both me and Kelvin have dressed up.
Yeah, I actually feel like
I'm in a new dress that I bought in Eimer. Kelvin has a whole new outfit on. Well, the shirt is from Lima from a couple of months ago. The shorts are bought today. And new shoes that he bought in Bangkok, and yeah,
I think I wore this once, but pretty much everything is like
for the first time in months. We have dressed up and feel.
The problem is, we're what, 20 meters down the road. And
I know.
We'll be
sweating
again.
again.
All rancid again.
That's why we haven't.
My face is red.
That's why we haven't dressed up so much on this trip, because the second you step out of the door, you feel sweaty and icky, so you don't really want to ruin the nice clothes. But we're gonna take a taxi to the restaurant, so hopefully we'll still feel quite fresh when we get there.
The Ambassador Hotel. So we have just finished an outstanding meal. I actually had my first meat in over a month. I've been totally veggie since I've been in India, but this is such a nice place. I felt safe to chance it with meat and had a great steak. So yeah, it's a really top-notch place. The meals were great. The restaurant's great and the service is second to none. Our guy there, John, he's been our waiter, and yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, when I turned 50, Anna took me to Paris for the weekend, and we went to a really top-notch restaurant there where you're getting like proper VIP service. And I'd say even when she turned 40 and I took her to Croatia, we went to a really stylish place, but nothing compared to this, really. Like, this really is proper back to the Raj times, you know what I mean? It really is class. It's like, you feel like Barack Obama walking in here, like, yeah, it's fine, yeah, of course, yeah. Thank you, John, thank you. Yeah, it was great. Thanks very much, thank you. Yeah, like proper VIP service. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's called the Society Restaurant, and it's inside the Ambassador Hotel. If you want 5-star VIP service, if you're in Bombay, this is as good as you get. I can guarantee it. We are trying to cross the road and have been for about 15 minutes. As Trevor Noah says about traffic lights in South Africa, they're more of a suggestion than anything. And it seems to be the same here.
The whole thing definitely is. We have some sort of.
He who honks the loudest has right away. All right. Okay. Good. I think we're in luck. Okay. Yeah. If a big crowd goes, you just blend in with the crowd and follow it over. All right. But we're hoping when we get over the road, we'll have a nice view of the skyline to show you. Right, we'll get to the side, show you the skyline, and then go from there. Aye. So it is like the busiest night of the year. I think latest estimates are saying about 20 million people in Mumbai. And now we know where they all go on a Saturday night. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, if this is an average Saturday, Jesus. I mean, there is just people everywhere. And as far as the eye can see, they're pretty much all the way down the boardwalk. So yeah, okay, it is what it is. We're going to fight our way through the crowds and start heading back to our hotel. So he's a contender for taking the prize of the biggest load on 2 wheels. Fair play to the boy. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday night and he's still out grafting his arse off. Okay, good luck to him. Oh, all the big colonial buildings near to where we're staying are all nicely lit up at night, and it just adds to the civilized feeling of Mumbai on a Saturday night. Yeah, it's great. Nothing bad to say about it. It's busy, it's red hot, but I have to admit, it is so much better than we expected. Yeah, no doubt about it.
It's the next morning and we are doing a little day trip to visit Juhu Beach, the biggest beach in Mumbai. And we are passing the Marine Drive where we were walking last night. And as you can see, there's still as much people today as it was yesterday.
Okay, in the distance, I'll try to zoom in. A little bit obscured, but we've got the big bridge, big highway.
We have just taken an Uber to what we believe is one of the most popular beaches in Mumbai, the Juhu Beach. Welcome to Juhu Beach. It's apparently a very, very, very long beach. Several kilometers. Alrighty. Big helicopter. Yeah, so several kilometers. I can't remember what I read now, but I think it was something like maybe 3.6 or 4 kilometers long. So yeah, and we are at just one end of it now here. We're gonna go and see if we can find somewhere for breakfast. And then after that, yeah, just relax on the beach for a little bit. It's probably around 10 o'clock now and already it's getting really warm, so we're hoping we can find somewhere a little bit shaded. Here we are at the Juhu Beach. I am hurdled up or cuddled up in the shade because it's in the middle of the day now and it is extremely hot here. Kelvin has just done a quick 15 minutes in the semi-shade, sun. But there's a lot of people out here today. It's a Sunday. So as you can see down there, big amounts of people. But I think that pretty much goes with everything in India that we've seen. Wherever you are, there's just so many people everywhere. So I think India would be a place, it would be hard to find any sort of solitude here. But at least now we have visited one of the most popular beaches in Mumbai, so it's good to see. It's not the best beach, to be honest. I mean, we have definitely been to much nicer beaches than this. The water is kind of brown bluish. It's the Arabian Sea. That's cool to see. I don't think I've seen the Arabian Sea before. Trying to save a little bit of money going back to Colaba and taking the local bus. Cheapskates taking the local bus with no AC instead of being in an Uber. But it hasn't been so cheap with the Ubers in Mumbai.
I mean, to be honest, this coming from where we are, it's well over 10 kilometres away.
20, I think it was even, yeah,
that's
20,
what I mean.
yeah.
So it was like 600, but it's not massive. It's probably like
It's probably around
£6
80, yeah.
It still chips into your
Yeah.
budget, right? You know.
And the bus is probably 10 times cheaper than that. So,
Yeah. So
yeah. So anyway, we're the first people on the bus.
He took his little coffee break.
Yeah. This one does not go all the way to us. We need to change to another bus on the way there. But yeah.
Fair play. I mean, if we can do it for a quarter of the price, why
exactly.
not?
Why not? Why not? All right.
Yeah.
So we're on the bus, and it turns out it actually wasn't as straightforward as we thought going back to Kolaba. Turns out that we actually need to change to 3 different buses. Okay, yeah, Uber of course is so much easier, but like we said, in this instance, we are paying probably 10 times less the price going with the bus than taking an Uber. And we get to see a little bit of Mumbai as well, the outskirts of Mumbai, so we still think it was totally worth it.
We are now on our 3rd bus. This one's packed out.
We're hoping it's the last one.
Yeah. So, the whole place is busy now. Everybody's out.
Sunday definitely is the biggest day.
Yeah. Traffic's hideous. So, sit back, bear the heat, and hopefully we'll be home soon.
It's one of our last mornings in Mumbai, and we are having breakfast at a place called Pizza by the Bay on the Marine Drive here in Mumbai. We walked past it the other day and it looked really nice, and they had quite a lot of good breakfast stuff on the menu. So today is the last day that we stay at our hotel in the city in Mumbai, and then tomorrow we're going to go out to a hotel that's closer to the airport. So yeah, we decided to have one little last breakfast at try this place. I have gotten my watermelon juice, Kelvin his orange juice, and then we have ordered a little bit of a English type breakfast with hash brown toast, eggs, and baked beans. So hopefully that will be good. But it's pretty cool place here. Seems to be pretty popular here in Mumbai. And if you look here on the other side, that's the Marine Drive where we were walking the other day. Alrighty, time for breakfast.
At the most expensive hotel in the country, and it's sort of synonymous. We'll show you in a moment some of the security measures to get in there, and then you'll understand the reason why. But it's a really classy place, as you can see pictures on the wall of the various famous people that have been here. We've not actually ordered yet, so we'll probably be very upset when we get our bill, but we're here, it's our last day, so we're going to do it. Our man has delivered our food, our little cookie thing, yeah?
Sorry.
Yes, okay, sir. Okay, no problem. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's expensive, but you get like proper tentative service, like, you know. But anyway, they delivered this, a really nice spread, exactly what I wanted, a real proper English cup of tea with nice little biscuit spread, and Anna's got a hot chocolate.
It looks really nice.
And
also.
yeah, it looks great. So 10 out of 10, hopefully it's as good as it looks, and yeah.
It will be worth it.
Today's a good day. Today's the gateway of India, okay? We're across the road at basically the best hotel, in Mumbai. And we've just been in and we come out. Now, unfortunately, we was not allowed to film it inside at the security. But there is big security gates there where you go through scanners. The guy come up, the security guy, asked me to stop filming, and I understand it, you know, for security reasons. But this was actually the Mumbai bombings of 2008. This was where it was. So I understand the whatever you want to call it, like the strictness of the security and blah blah blah. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, it was a damn nice place, and it was such a tragedy of what happened that I can understand them being cautious. It has a nice double decker. But it is a beautiful place. Yeah, the scenery is good, the tower's good, and the setting's really good. I mean, we just went in and had a cup of tea, and yeah, it was not cheap, but yeah, it's like something you got to do. If you pass in Harrods, you go in for a cup of coffee, and you know, even if you can't afford to buy anything from there. So it's that kind of place, and that's hyper clientele. So yeah, no regrets about doing it, and yeah, I can recommend it. I mean, it's quality tea, so if anyone English is here and is missing a decent cup of tea, yeah, it might not be the cheapest one you've ever had, but it's pretty damn good, I gotta say. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're heading back, and then we'll start getting ready for the night. Our last night in Mumbai. So we're having a very nice dinner in a very, very nice restaurant. Now the only difference is, from this one to the one we had our cup of tea in earlier, is this one is like less than a quarter of the price. So, I mean, this one's like silly cheap. I mean, not quite as cheap as the one we had last night, but it's a proper stylish place. You know, real top waiter service and that. So if it's half as good as it looks, it's going to be a great meal. We are just across the road from our hotel, about 20 metres down is the Adidas shop, and then right across there, this metro, there's a restaurant known as the Delhi Dorbo, and it is absolute class for okay prices. Now, absolute class. Alright, now we get a taxi, we're heading downtown. Okay, we're going to see, we've come for a close-up, and we're going to see how it looks actually inside. I mean, outside, wow. That looks very impressive. Nice kept gardens. Alright, let's see what it looks like inside. So as you get further down, it looks a little bit more a typical, shall we say, train station in India. But we're right up there, if you can see at the far end, up to 17, 18 platforms. But they all look very traditional. I'll just show you this one here to the side. And it was one just like this, where they filmed scenes from the movie Slumdog Millionaire. It was actually filmed in this station, but I can imagine they've either changed it for the movie or it's been renovated since, because it looks pretty damn modern actually. And apparently, we've been told it's at this station is actually a UNESCO World Heritage site. So yeah, I mean, from how it, alright, inside it's just a big train station, but how it looks outside, I can understand why. It's definitely worth it from that perspective, in my view anyway. So on our last morning staying in Colaba in the city of Mumbai, I got up early to film the sunrise over the gateway to India, and as I do so, do a bit of exercise and just watch the world come to life. So even at 6 in the morning, there's quite a lot of life. Okay, it's light now, I'm gonna head back, get a shower and start getting ready for the day. We have walked literally around the corner from where we're staying, dodged a few cars, and literally less than 50 metres up the road is this place. It's called, you can see, Kitchen Garden by Suzette. And it's basically like a breakfast-ish kind of restaurant. And if you're here, thanks, here in Mumbai, I can highly recommend it. Well, nice air conditioned. The food was good the other day, so hopefully it'll be just as good today.
We are in an Uber, leaving Mumbai city behind. Tomorrow we have an early flight to the UK, so we are spending our last night in India at an hotel by the airport. We have checked out of our hotel Causeway, the hotel in central Mumbai, and taken a taxi that took about an hour to get to our hotel that we're staying at close to the airport now, called the T24 Residency. And it's 1:15 in the afternoon and we can't check in until 2 o'clock, so we were recommended to go up to their little restaurant here on the 8th floor to have a little snack while we're waiting to check into our room. And Kelvin is celebrating with one last Kingfisher.
Kingfisher in India. We leave at 5 in the morning, so we'll be having one that early.
Well, we leave at 4 a.m. in the morning. Well, we probably have dinner later, so maybe you can have one more for dinner. But so it's all coming to an end now. This is our very last day in the faraway world before we head back to England and pretty much our own backyard.
Our own territory.
Back to our own territory in Europe. So we'll have to soak in today. We're hoping that we can lay a little bit on the pool if it's not too hot. But otherwise it's just wrapping things up now and going to bed early tonight. Taking a taxi at 4 a.m. to the airport for our flight.
Bang, bang, pack up and go now.
Yep.
So this mammoth trip has finally sort of...
I know. How crazy is it?
Surreal,
It's the last day. But we said that, both me and Kelvin, we're very happy that we have our week in England. That will be a good transition going back to Sweden. If we would have gone directly from Mumbai to Jönköping, it would have been just too surreal.
What just happened?
I know.
Right?
Weren't we in just one of the biggest cities in the world, and all of a sudden we come to our little tiny town?
But I think, I don't know, it's strange, like when we was at the airport in Schiphol in Amsterdam when we had the problems, in a way that just feels like 2 weeks ago, but in another way it feels like 2 years ago.
Years ago, I know it is. But so many things with this trip feel like this,
and other similar things along the way. I've been in the desert in Namibia since you did it just last week.
But at the same time it feels like it was 5 years ago. I know it is an odd.
Goodbyes after the end of the safari, then that seems like years ago.
I know. It's an odd feeling, actually. All right. Well, we'll take you along our last day here, and then on our flights back to Europe tomorrow, we fly with Finnair to Helsinki. And then we have a connecting flight from Helsinki to London. So we'll take you along our last few days here.
Keep watching. There's still a few more to come before we get on.
Okay, our room 404 in the T24 hotel. Just a normal, reasonably good hotel. Nice bathroom, blah blah blah.
Looks very good, actually.
The room's okay, and Anna's got the party piece of the room, the automatic.
Check this out.
Automatic daylight. Press of a button. And I've never had a thing such as quirky as this. Like, it's ornamental, it's behind glass. But they got an old-fashioned telephone and So it is quirky, I gotta say. It's great, big TV and all the rest of it. So, it's fine. Unfortunately, it's only one night. So, we just kind of use it early night, and we're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We're in a taxi going to the airport, leaving India. And even though it is only 4 o'clock in the morning, it's still quite lively and people are still working. And the city that never sleeps. Okay. It's sort of mixed emotions, really. I mean, I'm going to miss India in one respect because it was pretty good. I mean, Mumbai is expensive, but it's an okay city. We've had a good time. But after a year away, you know what I mean, we're ready to leave, I think. So, airport, here we come, and hopefully a smooth flight without any delays. So we're getting ready to check in for our Finnair flight to Helsinki, where we connect to London. Gate 78. Alright, here we go.
Okay, so that's it. We are wrapping up over a month in India, and to be honest, pretty much our whole around the world trip year now that we've had. Because now, like we said in our previous video, we are getting back to our own backyard, our own territory in Europe now. We are very happy that we have this week in England now to meet some of Kelvin's friends and family. Otherwise, it probably would have felt a little bit too strange going directly from Mumbai to the small town where we live in Sweden. But anyway, in our next video, we will show you a little bit from our connecting flight in Helsinki, and then we have a few videos coming from England. So you better stay tuned.